We reserve Thursdays for follow-ups, Follow-Up Thursday. If there's something that happened on the Bert Show and you never got closure for it, then chances are pretty good we didn't get closure either. So just remind us, because we forget. And
we forget so bad.
So bad.
We have the worst memories on this show.
We'll just do the homework on it. And in this case, it was Amaka E. who hit us up, and she says, "Hey, Bert Show, wondering what happened to the girl who moved her boyfriend into her roommate's house while her roommate was taking care of her sick mom. Are they even still friends?" I barely remember this. I think she was taking care of her mom across the country, though, right?
I honestly, I will let you know because I have the recap here. Okay. So we will break it down. All right. We last heard from Jenny on Monday, September 13th, 2021. Jenny was living with her roommate in the roommate's house. The roommate/owner of the house left to go stay with her mom and take care of her indefinitely. When Jenny's boyfriend's lease was up, she offered him to move in. They were saving a lot of money because Jenny was responsible for half the rent and her boyfriend was kicking in half of that. Then Jenny's roommate/owner of the house texted Jenny that she was coming home that weekend because her mom was doing better. Jenny wanted us to be her texting tutor to help tell her roommate that her boyfriend... to help tell her roommate about her boyfriend having moved in. I suggested that she tell her roommate/owner of the house that she felt safer with her boyfriend staying there so she wouldn't be alone. The truth with a twist. She wrote back, "Sorry, but no, I don't want another roommate, and I'm actually looking forward to privacy and space, and now that I'm moving back, you won't be scared." We told her to text that he's in between places right now. Can he crash for a little bit? I suggested for him to get a hotel for a bit. Cassie suggested that Jenny and her boyfriend get an apartment together and put his stuff in a storage unit. Jenny's boyfriend did get a hotel room, so he was not there when her roommate got home. Jenny wasn't able to get all of his stuff out of the garage, and her roommate was furious when she saw it. It turned into such a huge fight. The roommate/owner said she felt like they had taken advantage of her in a difficult time in her life. Jenny was staying at the hotel with her boyfriend, and they were planning to move into an apartment of her own, which meant the roommate/owner would have to pay her entire mortgage alone. So what's the update?
Whew. That's a mouthful right there.
It was, and my jaw hurts. Don't save that.
Kristen had a rough night of sleep last night. Is that what that is? The whole thing? Whole body just woke up aching?
I woke up like with a hangover, but I didn't drink anything last night, which makes no flipping sense, and it really pisses me off.
That's not fair.
That's not fair at all.
You even get the fun
I know.
of a hangover. All right, so who's got the update?
I'll read it.
All right.
Hey, Bert Show fam. Thanks for checking up on me. Well, things kind of turned upside down on me. My former roommate and I are not on speaking terms. As you know, I had moved out because of all the drama with my ex-boyfriend. Yes, ex. I'll get to that in a minute. She was angry at me for leaving her with no notice and having to pay all of the expenses on her own. I can understand her frustration, but I feel like that could have been solved if she had been a little more flexible with my situation.
Stop. I can understand her frustration. Period. Period.
Yep.
When you put a but, that means you just negated the very first thing you said.
You moved somebody into somebody else's home without their approval.
She should have been more flexible with my situation.
And on top of that, he was paying a third of the rent or whatever, and the other roommate was still paying half the rent. So you were saving a buttload of money while she was still paying half the rent.
All right, we are demolishing her.
Yeah.
She was nice enough to update us.
We still have another paragraph.
Yeah, I got more.
Before we should be destroying her.
It'll be the last one we get from her.
Yeah. I hate that I lost a friend, but I'm also angry by how she behaved towards me.
Get out of here with the butts.
So many butts. As for my ex, we broke up. Yup. All that drama for a relationship that ended very soon after.
That's the worst.
Yeah, right?
He and I got an apartment together and all seemed fine. I went out of town for 1 weekend.
One.
I came home to find a hair scrunchie in my bed.
Ooh.
I don't wear or own scrunchies.
You're missing out. They're great.
They're really great. Game changer. My hair isn't even long enough to pull back. Okay, there we go.
Never mind.
He tried to make excuses, but it was obvious that he'd hooked up with someone in our bedroom while I was out of town. So I kicked him out. I've been living alone and having to cover all the expenses myself, and I'm pretty broke. Ooh, that's karma.
I was just thinking the same thing, yeah.
Unfortunately, this is only a 1-bedroom, so a roommate isn't an option. I'm hoping I'll be able to get out of the lease or find someone willing to take over. Thanks for checking on me. Let me know if you hear of anyone who needs a 1-bedroom apartment.
This is so entitled in so many different levels here, man. I mean, you literally moved your boyfriend into somebody else's home that was taking care of their sick mother. But there's no but, right? There's zero but.
There's a lot of butts in this.
It's filled with butts.
And the fact that the relationship didn't last here truly is karma working
Yeah.
probably just the way it's supposed to work here, right?
This whole email is poetic justice. It really is.
However, wouldn't it be something if she went back and the friend still had a spot available and they were able to mend fences and she moved back in and she learned her lesson? And
No.
No.
You don't get a second chance.
What if the friend wears scrunchies?
That's what that was going to be the plot twist right there.
It just
Did
got
we
real.
just do that at
Yes.
the same time? Both you and I's eyes lit up.
Yes.
The friend, the ex-roommate, she's the scrunchie wearer.
We're horrible.
Didn't make that worse at all.
The Bert Show.